Okay, I'm going to teach you how I learned to do it, because so many videos show you how to do stuff, but then it's like, okay, you're flooded with all this information and you don't know how to go out and train to learn it. And the best way to do this is to start off super simple, and it's almost going to kind of feel like an insult that you're starting off this simple, but it's going to help you. The first thing you're going to do is just stand next to the ball and pretend someone captured a picture of you right at the moment you're kicking the ball, and right when you're making contact with the ball, and you just want to freeze. So I have the ball right at my feet. I know you can't really see it. So you're going to approach the ball, plant your foot just a few inches off to the left or right, depending on which foot you want to kick it with. Do a slight bend, raise up your arm, lean a little bit, and then just put your foot right where it needs to be, so that your bunion or the side of your toe is on the ground. Your heel is up higher than the toe, and so like 45 degrees, and then you're opening up so you're making contact with the ball right on the inside part of the laces, and just hold it there. Try to feel like what that feels like and really get used to having your body in that position. And if you guys really want to work on it, have a friend take a couple pictures while you're kind of posed like that, so then you can look at your camera and be like, oh, you know what, my foot is really not what it's supposed to be doing, or I'm not leaning far enough to the left. Those pictures can really show you stuff that you think that you're doing right, but you're actually doing wrong. And I've done this all the time, you know, where I think I'm leaning over to the left enough, and I look at the picture and I'm straight up and down. I'm like, wow, I really do need to lean more. So that's the first thing, is just to get in that freeze frame shot of right when you're making contact with the ball, and just hold it and just kind of remember how that feels like. Step number 2 is to have your plant foot already planted next to the ball. And what you're going to do is you're going to basically do just not even a one-step kick, just a swing of the leg. So you're going to come up and you're just going to lift up that back heel, and then you're just going to strike through the ball. And as you strike through the ball, you want to focus on that foot brushing against the ground, so the bunions are brushing against the ground, your heel's up high, you know, all that we talked about, the foot position. You want to have that foot position perfect. And then just focus on striking the middle of the ball with the laces of your foot. And don't kick hard. I just want the ball to go like 6 inches or a foot in front of you. You're not going to try to go for any power or anything. All you're going to do is try to get that right part of your foot to hit the right part of the ball. And don't focus on anything else, nothing else. Step 3 is we're going to do a one-step power shot. So now take one step back and one step to the side, depending on which foot again. Take one slow step with your plant foot, and then come through with your shooting foot, the same thing, focusing on the same exact thing as last time. But all we're doing is adding one step. And again, no power. I don't care where the ball goes. I don't care if it stays on the ground. You're not focused on anything except the foot position and making contact with the right part of the foot on the right part of the ball. Step number 4, we're now going to do a 2-step shot. So what you're going to do is take 2 steps back from the ball and 1 step to the side. And then you're going to take 1 step at the ball with your shooting foot, 1 step at the ball with your plant foot and plant it next to the ball. And then you're going to come through again, same thing, and again, doing the exact same thing as before, focusing on foot position and the contact on the ball. Nothing else. The ball should still not go up from the ground. It should just go 1-2 feet in front of you, just a little roll. And all you're going to do is just focus on what you need to focus on. Foot position, contact on the ball, contact with the foot. That's it. I know I'm repeating myself. I know I sound like a broken record, but this is how you learn, you know? Too many kids are so, try to kick it so hard and are focused on the wrong things, and they're trying to focus so much on landing on the shooting foot that they totally disregard what the most important aspect is, and that's your foot position. Then what you're going to do is take about 4 steps back and 2 steps to the side, and now you're just going to run up through your whole approach, but almost walking. So step, 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 plant, and then you're going to come through, same thing, and this time you want to kick the ball about 5 or 6 feet. Again, the ball's not coming off the ground, you're not kicking with power. It's just about getting that whole motion, the whole approach, and then swinging through and hitting with the right spot of the foot. Next, what we're going to do is go back to the 2-step kick. And this time, we're going to try to get the ball off the ground a little bit. But again, no power. We're just trying to get the ball a little bit off the ground and honestly kicking about 10 feet. So one step with the shooting foot, one step with the plant foot, coming through faster, but focusing on that foot position, contact with the ball, contact on the foot. And the ball should basically come up about a foot and go about 10 feet. And then what you're gonna do is go back 4 steps again and 2 steps to the side, and do the same thing with the 2-step. Go a little bit faster, and again, try to get the ball about a foot off the ground and 10 feet in front of you. You're still just focusing on your foot position, the contact on the ball, the contact on the foot. No power. You should be swinging through with honestly about 50%, not even 50% of your full swing. And then finally, the last thing is we're gonna go through 90% power. So full approach, coming through the ball, planning, swinging through 90%, and just focusing on contact with the ball, contact with the foot, and your foot position.
Okay guys, so that's the full video of how to learn how to shoot the ball with power. I hope you learned something, I hope you liked it, so be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, just stay tuned to our channel, new videos come out every few days. So yeah, that's it. Have a great day.